started.
Are you ready yet?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, okay. All right. Well, the first things first. Hi, this is Theo Hampton. I'm the CEO of the Divine Healing Experience, and I am here showing a couples massage. And the first thing you need to know about a massage is broken down into 3 different ways. First of all, you listen to what that the person tells you, and then you go by what you feel, like when you feel onto their skin, whether it's warm, whether it's cold or not. And then you got to go to the back and you got to look and see, like, come here.
Yeah, if you can see any of now.
Now, as you look down their back, you see he has a little hump and stuff right over here where he don't have it on that side, right? Well, now that's the name of the game. The name of the game is to get rid of that hump to make everything look like the same on both sides. So, when you first give your initial strokes,
I do remember my right rotator cuff isn't there anymore.
your rotator cuff is not there.
There's a gap here. You might see a sloping in this shoulder blade over here, where on this side there isn't because the shoulder here is atrophied. The muscle.
My friend, if your rotator cuff wasn't there, you would not be able to move that arm.
Well, I'm just saying, not the whole thing, but one of the muscles up here, because it's like 6 different muscles.
Well, then it's 9 times out of 10. The most ones you get a tear in is your supraspinatus and your infraspinatus. That's where most of the people get their tears in when they're
the super.
Gotcha. Mine was in both. I knocked mine clean off of the bone. Okay,
Yeah,
so.
that hurt.
Yep. Did it golfing.
Golfing.
Yep.
Damn.
We're trying to hit a flop shot, and I hit the knobby part of the bottom of a tree, and that didn't give, and I whacked away at it, and the only thing that gave was my shoulder. So now, instantly go to the side that needs the most attention. Want to know why? Because you don't want to work on this side, because you want him to be able to feel the difference between what you did and what hasn't been done. That's why you don't do the whole back at one time. So then you get to working, and then you see. Now I'm starting to feel a bony area here. So just keep doing your multiple. Every time you do that, drive more of your palm right into the muscle. Stretch. Get into the thick part of that in the belly of that muscle. And you just stretch it out, going one way, and bring it back the other way. You using the same palms. Then you go in. Your shoulder. A lot of people call my shoulder the bulldozer, because it's like I'm moving a whole lot of stuff at one time.
I have to go upstairs. I'm not feeling well right now.
Uh-oh.
You okay? Yeah, I just I don't know what's going on. I'm feeling nauseous. So.
Uh-oh. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Well, now you have video, so.
Thank you, Kiki. I'm sorry.
Okay, well then basically, I'm going to show you just a little bit more, and then we can
Yeah, I'll be right back.
Okay. Well, till then, the best thing for you to do is the name of the game is try to get the whole back feeling smooth and all feeling the same temperature. 'Cause then you know that you got the whole back feeling the exact same way. So you just keep moving the muscle. You feel the little knots coming through your fingers. Then you just start working on it. Just act like that you're breaking up bubble wrap. In other words. You get to the muscle, you can feel a little bit of a division. That is more so where that the shoulder blade has separated itself, where it is able to move, but sometimes that's not always possible. So it's best for you to go into the acromion process, which is right at the edge of your foot where your delts are at. Work on all the four heads of the delt. You work into the shoulder, and then you work the whole entire arm, because you're about to open up the shoulder blade where you can get to the rhomboid muscles real soon. Now I'm going to show you that move in a few minutes.
How are you feeling?
Okay. Good. Alright. And you stretch this arm as much as you possibly can. And you tell him to breathe. Get all the way into the diaphragm, taking as much air as you possibly can. If you notice that I'm sweating, it's because that as I'm removing bad karma out of his body, it makes me sweat. Always have since I've been doing massage. Okay, you place his arm into what looks like a backwards J or L, if you would. And then you go right around his shoulder blade and you break up all that stuff that's all in between his shoulder blade here. Scoop your arm right up under his shoulder blade, and you can take your finger and you can dip. See, now I am on his rhomboid muscles, because this is where he's having all the tightness. The rhomboid muscle help you move your shoulder blade in every way that it needs to be. And as I'm pressing on them, it brings some discomfort but relief. In other words, it hurts so good. And I'm gonna show it to you in slow motion now. Now I literally have my whole entire thumb and everything. Come around on this side so that they can see this. You see where my thumb and everything is? I'm all the way up under his shoulder blade, and I am on his rhomboid muscles.
Oh, yeah.
And if you look, you see that there's a whole lot of inflammation that's popping up from under the shoulder blade that has been trapped.
Yeah, this always feels really good. It's like a real chicken.
Some people call that move the chicken wing move,
Yeah.
or the J arm. One thing you never want to do when you're giving a massage, you never want to lose contact. Always try to maintain contact. I don't care what you got to grab. Maintain contact in any way, shape, form, or fashion. Never, ever lose contact. Come one with the muscles. And Visualize this. Even best if you close your eyes so you can just feel. Let the body tell you what's going on. Just close your eyes and just let the muscles talk to you. Trust me. They talk. They are living, breathing organisms. They talk. Question is, we don't listen. And whatever you do on one side, you definitely got to do on the other. Always work the erector muscles around the spine. This helps to loosen up the intercostal muscles, which a lot of therapists pay no attention to most of the time. Intercostal muscles, that is the muscles that are in between your rib cage. This is what helps you breathe. Okay, this is what helps you to be able to move, to take in more oxygen, especially for you weightlifters, or those of y'all that are trying to condition your bodies to the extreme. You need these stripped. Deep breath.
Take a deep breath.
And exhale. When they exhale, that's when you strip the muscles. Got to get the muscles need the oxygen so that you can move all the bad juju out of the muscles. Deep breath. And exhale. And you just strip all the way back to the spine. The upper ones, the lower ones, all of them. Deep breath. And exhale. Pull it back nice and slow. You don't want to do it real fast. Move methodically with it.
Are you ticklish?
We just found out something, that Lou is ticklish.
At first I thought it was pain. I'm like, holy shit.
Okay. Now that we're done with this side, we move on to the other side. start to feel that you're loosening up some stuff, you just work on it, just with the fingertips, all the way around the shoulder blade, just like so. This is where a lot of people carry their tension and stuff at, especially those when they are laying on their couch. They normally lay to one side all the time. You gotta remember, you got your unconscious dead weight laying on one side when you're watching TV, and then when the TV start watching you. And you do this maybe once, 3, 4, 5 times throughout the week, you're gonna get all this stuff jammed up. Because if you're laying on this side, you got this side being unconscious dead weight, and then now this side got to work twice as hard because this side isn't doing what it's supposed to be doing. So now, and then you put a lot of pressure on your neck. In fact, it's best to stretch the neck out so you can work it out. Now this man happens to be a musician, so you know that his arms from carrying the guitar is pretty tight. You know, his shoulder blade is pretty tight. Try to rub out all those little things that feel like human bubble wrap that you have inside of there. And break all that stuff up. Get all that snap, crackle, and pop all out your shoulders. Because it's going to allow you to have a better range of motion. Show you one more time. You pick it up right here from the shoulder. Make sure your hand is completely cuffed there. Take this hand, slide right up in there, and you go right up under the shoulder blade. Right like that there. Now my whole thumb is completely buried up under his shoulder blade. And I'm getting to those rhomboid muscles. And I'm stretching them all out. Okay, breathe, 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 Lou. There you go. Get more oxygen into the muscles because these muscles have been flat for quite some time, my friend. Now that I got some more muscle into it, now I can stretch it out just a little bit more. First time I did it, it hurt him some more. You see, he's not jumping as much now. Never do nothing too fast. You know, that muscle want to be a little stubborn. Use your body weight and leverage. Lean over top of that muscle and slowly drive your elbow down the side of his spine, but never, ever directly on the spine. You cut the back in half at the spine. The spine That's the Mississippi River. East side, west side. His spine, all the erector muscles around the spine. Slowly but surely moving up. Slowly but surely. Actually, could you just go like this, digit by digit. You give a proper back massage to somebody that's really, really hurting. You want to know more? You look me up on my page on Facebook under Theo Hampton, but look out for the website for the Divine Healing Experience. You want to know more? There's going to be some more photos like this. See y'all soon.